Drogo.
Not the castle yet, though.
No, not the castle yet. We're just walking down. There is the castle. This is run by the National Trust, so massive shout out to them. They unfortunately they didn't quite respond to the email. I did ask see if we can get like a guided tour around here, but they didn't respond in time.
They've probably been busy. Very
busy. But the staff at the main gate were extremely polite, extremely helpful. Dominic, I believe his name was, and he said, "Yeah, thanks for asking," basically. So currently there is a ground nesting. Using your elbows, pick up the bugs from the bucket more. Can you move in 30 seconds? Oh, I can't see any bugs. Oh, okay then. So yeah, it's literally just a little
tile
game. There is an event going on at the minute, I believe.
Yeah.
If you're not a member, I highly recommend you do become a member. Yes, it's pricey for.
Not really pricey.
Well, not really, no. For the amount of use you get off it. So one payment of just looked on that board there. Family's £191 a year.
Yeah, for 2 adults.
For 2 adults. And
under 3s goes free.
Under 5s go free, I think it said. Yeah, so they've increased the age on that. So it's definitely worth it because you get all this for free. And there's a cart coming behind us. From the first little bit, got a beautiful, beautiful Devonian countryside. That's all Dartmoor there. Lone pine tree. So, alright, bit of a fall. There's the rhododendron garden. And yeah, there's buzzards. There's actually a buzzard right up there. I don't think you'll be able to see it on the camera. Hello. Buzzard. So buzzards obviously fly over this valley, and they have eyesight that is 8 times better than ours. There's the chapel. Touch to it. Yeah, let's get inside, shall we? Get out this bin. So this tapestry here was made by, who was it, Willow?
The Gobelins manufacturer in Paris. It took 6 weavers then 4 years to create. It was woven in 1692.
1692. And it's still hanging.
It's beautiful.
It's built by a there he is, Adrian Drew and Julius Drew. It was built by a man called Julius Drew, and he ran the home and colonial stores, made a fortune, and built a massive castle.
Look at the sphinxes on top of it.
It's still accurate as well.
Yeah.
That's the actual time. It was built here. It's all made out of this lovely granite, local granite. He basically just wanted a massive country house in Dartmoor built like a castle. It is huge. Try and get through room by room. So this is a writing desk, according to the little paper next to it, made of ivory and walnut. Very nice, very Gucci. Family focus, pretty huge. All the antiques.
I believe that's made of lacquer and ivory.
This one room is probably bigger than my entire ground floor of the house.
It is.
Yeah, it is 100%.
Probably twice the size.
Easily.
Chandelier.
They remind me of all the fools and horses. They let the wrong one out.
Yep.
So we're now going down to the dining room. That was the drawing room prior. We're in a bright cut. Who's that guy?
It's Julius Charles Drew.
So that's the guy that built this place. With a book of fishing and... Oh! Quarter. Sorry about that. No, there he is. That was in 1902. He died age 77. Just as the castle's getting completed. Lights and everything. So this window here is actually part of the servants' staircase that runs up. So the servants will get outside and not to walk around and see.
And here's probably where it came out. Yeah, this is where the servants' quarters came out from the top room.
There you go. Also leads concealed servants' staircase for use when moving unseen between floors. You know, the pesky servants you don't want to see anymore. Just look at the size of the windows. All the little gizzards things.
The lead.
And the huge radiators.
That's
probably in the dining room here. These creepy things are dummy boards. Basically, they were used to fool people coming into shops. That's a boy. He's got a flash. More companies. It's absolutely fantastic. Half of it as well. Again, the light damages artwork around here, so they've had to put these special blinds in to help dim the light a little bit. That's all leather. All carved into the leather. No.
So intricate.
I'm trying to think how cold it would have been in here, because this heating probably wouldn't have been installed right away. There's only single pane glass. Oh, there's the top of the chapel there. Is it behind the table? Venetian glasses. This set of glasses was invented in 1890. One drawn piece of glass with trumpet bowls. Living stamps and crinkle edge feet. While the white dragon decoration was playing popular music in the 19th century, but becoming extremely rare. Oh, that's those things. Where's the actual?
Glasses, the champagne glasses.
Huge. And the gilded drinking horns. Skull. One of their many long hallways. There you go, there's a large storeroom there. Ooh, there,
Laundry press.
Laundry press, wow. Little models.
What Drogo was meant to be and what it actually was.
That's the original plan. And that's how it turned out.
Oh wow.
This is one of the larger rooms. Little servants' room. Still cosy. I mean, you still got, at least you got windows. And then you've got a fireplace. Probably servants' rest area more than anything. Scribbling diary 1922. 26th year of publication. The typewriter. And so you've got a little airing cupboard here. Probably like they had underfloor heating. Yeah, they did. Dry your rig. Bed sheets on the other side. You've got vacuum cleaners. Some hats and a pram. Rug beater. The other things in here. The Hoover dusting tools and an Empire product. One thing I've realised isn't there isn't much information, but I get the feeling this is yeah, like a food prep room, practically a kitchen, pantry, and they've got little bells here, so when they're ringing it lights up where they were.
Yeah, this
Phone.
that's when they've done all the cooking.
Yeah, intercom, so you can ring up and go, oh yes, servant, bring me tea to the garage please, or the stables. See the fireplace. That's a big old sink.
There are two, and it's made of wood.
Guess I couldn't afford the marble. So we just come here, and this is basically how to fix stuff. Oil pressure governors. It's got a sewing machine, leather press, and I guess they obviously came here and made everything work again. Well, recovered. Then at the back there you got all the polishes, brass and all that stuff. Yeah, those brass things there.
Oh,
Lampshades.
no, that's looks like a handle.
This is the turbine room. So, apparent electrical death from shock. Suggestions. The switch room. The original power of the castle generated by a hydro turbine down the bank of the River Tyne. The turbine house was finished in 28 and housed two Galax turbines that came from the turbine inside of the gorge. The river was to centre on the castle to the outbuildings. Original direct current control panels on the right hand side of the room. There's the DC one. There's the opening from the 70s.
74 moulds in there.
This is the kitchen. I mean, wouldn't really want to do Christmas dinner here over on Jackson.
So if you were having a dinner party, the more moulds and
A lot harder, really, isn't it? Pans. So these things here, it's a nice cream mold. I don't really.
Asparagus.
Yeah. I don't know how that works. Then you got one of a swamp. Apparently the great granddaughter remembers how the neck was extremely brittle when it came out. This is the larder. We've had to go through, I've had to skip the kitchen, unfortunately. Well, the room next to the kitchen, as there is a rather large amount of children. But it's very cold down here. There's the ice cream machine. So just walks into the camera.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. And yeah, so.
The milk tray.
Bread. I don't know how much. We've got 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. So I don't know how much bread you're going to need. There's all the jarred stuff. I mean,
That's probably the cabbage or meat.
ooh, pickled eggs. Pickled eggs. This is built apparently around the central between of the cabin. There it is. There's the little central option. This is the master bedroom actually. The only thing that's not original here is that 4-poster bed. The original one was sold in the 80s. Massive gilded mirror there. I feel it would have been very cold in here. This is one of the rooms as well. I think it was like one of the kids' rooms. Got bird there. Still apparently chirps if you wind it up. There's your bird cage. Bit more for it. It's just a tiny little buzzard, so it's probably real ivory as well.
Oh, it will be.
Paintings.
Small walnut.
Yeah.
Looks like oak paneling though.
Grounds. And the blinds have been fitted to stop so much light coming in. Don't know what music you're doing. Bookcases. This is the nursery corridor. Below us is Adrian's, one of the other family members who was unfortunately killed in the Battle of Ypres 1917. So we won't be going there, won't be filming in there either. So I'll just work with him. There's a view of the courtyard. Well, just says it's very excited. Let's go find out what it is. That's the locker. Amazing to survive so long. You get markers. Decor as well. So in the garden we've got a thing called Bunty House, which is basically just a massive dog house. There's a couple in there. I find really weird. Yeah. Rocking horses. High chair with a ratchet gearing and a galloping jig. Jig. No. Gig. Early football games. How that worked.
Here.
They're under 11 press down buttons. Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, it's not cool. It's like this is the stairways leading up to the nursery corridor. I thought it was going down to the garden, but it's just huge. So huge. I could easily fit my house in the place. It's madness. Further downstairs, down to the exit and the garden. Oh, we have a lift as well. This is actually, that's a lift. It goes up to the nursery floor, probably because these children can make it up there. Cherub statues, coat of arms. It's tortoiseshell, is it? Oh wow. God, it is as well. It's horrific. Oh, gong. What's a gong for? Chinese brass gong on a rosewood stand. Almost 100 years old. Don't touch it. Yeah, right so. So we're outside of it. There's a massive, lovely view of the valley there where Willow is. Pretty fantastic. And there's Will. There's Will. So all those floors, all those windows on the top floor there were self-stylised apartments that we used for our family members. You can see why he moved out here and just decided to plonk a castle here. Country home, castle, whatever you want to call it. We're going on our way to the Undercroft and to the chapel. So this is the rhododendron garden.
Apple tree.
A little... Oh, so the castle is up behind us. Can't really see much. Ooh. Little flashes of colour I love. Is that purple one down there?
Same as that part on there.
Yeah. And this purple up ahead.
Wild garlic.
Wow.
Maybe.
And he got completed and then he was here for a bit and then died. So, yeah. Not gonna lie, I think I prefer it outside. As much as I love doing inside, I learn the history of it, being away from it all and away from the
Children.
screaming kids. Yeah, I'm not. This is another part of the garden. Obviously, we have to come back in the summer. It's only just sprouting now. I think that's going to be absolutely lovely. These 4 trees here. Yeah.
And the gypsophilia.
Village on a plan. See, this is what I meant by a nice, like, tidy, prim and proper garden. Ironwood planted in the 1980s, originating from Azerbaijan and Iran. They can grow up to 8 metres tall. So this is this tree here. Wow.
Trees.
Oh, yeah, 4 of them. They're related to witch hazel, but rather than growing full of flowers, we train them to showcase their beautiful leaves, which turn red, yellow, and purple in the autumn. So, I definitely have to come back. It's lovely. Okay. Bird cage, if you will. Yeah. Stairs. So, obviously,
This is what's in our back garden. It's the
this is the garden too. These are actually designed, if I remember correctly, there's a little tad of information further up ahead, just up there, and it tells you who designed the gardens and all that good stuff. Add something, man. Pen's gone. I can't read that.
personal.
Yeah. Very nice little robin up there. All this needs here is a water feature, really, doesn't it?
Pretty cool as well, actually.
Even better. Noisy birds up there.
Apple.
The ironwood. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Murder, that is.
No, it's not. It's attempted murder.
There's 4. Murder.
Lavender, 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 lavender.
They've obviously freshly planted it, haven't they? Probably turn it into soap or something.
Yeah. Smells great as well.
Wildflowers and attracts bees, lavender. Happening.
Would you rather come through here and go take that shortcut?
Willow's getting overwhelmed with all the smells. Purple.
Magnolia.
But it still smells incredible here.
Tastes like ginger.
There's a wild. There's a,
That wasn't so nice.
no, that smelled slightly herby. Wildflower meadow.
I can smell them, but I can't see them.
What?
I can't remember what they're called. Oh.
So it gives you a bit of information on bees. How to do these pesticides. It kills the bees. Tolerate all the wildness. Allow lawns to grow longer. all this stuff. This is a bit of information really, this fireplace. Of rough-tailed bumblebees, red-tailed bumblebees, you can have your mining bee, and the honeybee. So it just tells you a bit of information really, and there's guards to Castle Drogo, there's a water closet, a lavatory, so yeah, quick shelf on the outside. It's all made of wood, well it looks like it's made of fiberglass, but it's got thatch roof as well. Literally just a tiny little hut here. Yeah, there's information which is a bit of a kick in the teeth. I think it probably was the gardener's hut though. There's a second floor to it, but you can't get in there. Looks like some mosquitoes way in there, in between the wood. Almost at the end of our little tour of Castle Drogo. Thank you for joining us. There is more, there is a valley. There's some bunting. Willow loves bunting. There is a valley behind us, but due to the overcast weather and time constraints, unfortunately we can't go down there, so I think that's going to have to be a plan for another day. Castle Drogo's roughly about an hour away, hour and 10 minutes away from where I live in Plymouth. But yeah, always check the routes. Okay, Google took us down a very ropey track, and that added about 10 minutes onto the journey, which I wasn't very happy about. And they asked for a review, they got a negative one. Yeah, so we'll get back to the visitor centre. That was a quick little bimble round. Well, it wasn't quick, it took us
2 hours.
Yeah, about part of 2 hours. Round Castle Drogo. A massive thank you to the National Trust staff for letting us record in there. There was a bit of uncertainty at the start, but thankfully the team manager said absolutely do it. Okay. If you are interested in joining the National Trust or going to any of their sites, I'll put a link in the description below so you can go there, click on it and find all the information you want to. Right, National Trust do so much for charity and looking after the UK as well. Right, they are a registered charity as well. Obviously Castle Drogo there, they've done loads to it. It needs a lot of, it did need a mass amount of restoration work between 2019 and 2022, so just before COVID hit. And hold on, Willow's cooking medium rare, and it was closed for a few years. But honestly, if you can get yourself here, get yourself here. In the summer, it's absolutely fantastic.
And in the autumn, it's even cooler.
Yeah, autumn, all the colours will be changing, so it's fantastic there again. All right, you got the valley, which is straight below us. Willow can't get down there due to her knee. And to be honest, I'm kind of pooped as well after the last couple of days. I'm feeling pretty drained.
We've done a lot of walking.
Yeah, we've done a lot of walking over the last couple of days. Okay, we'll get this video uploaded, and then we'll see you next time. If you do like these videos, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button so you'll get alerts, and follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. See you next week.